What's up, Schwartz Force? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at the Marchand driver chronograph watch. I did an unboxing on this. Actually, you guys, do you hear that? Is that? No, it can't be. It sounds like a 6.1 liter Hemi. It is. Let's check it out. Some watches you put on for a day at the office, and then some watches you put on for pure sport, for the drive, for that special moment. This is that watch. The Marchand Classic Driver Chronograph. Whether a road car or a track monster, it becomes part of the experience, part of the ritual for a passion of motorsport. Let's take a closer look at this awesome watch. It's a great day to wear a watch. I hope you enjoyed my new intro. Thanks again to Brian Tromp. I'm going to link him down in the description. You should check him out. Give him a follow. Now, just in case if you're new here, my name's Dave. May the Schwartz be with you. And hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch? Today I have on my Tissel Marine Diver. This in the kind of Kermit or Starbucks configuration with the green bezel but black dial. And I've paired it with this premium Artem sailcloth strap. Great strap, and you guys should definitely check out my review I've done on them, which you can check out up here. And I will be doing a full review on the Tissel Marine Diver in the near future as well, so stay tuned for that. But back to the Marchand watch. Now, at a first glance, a few things are probably grabbing your eye, that being the shape and design of this case. Of course, the contrast leather racing strap and the sinister looking black and red dial color combinations that you see as well. But in a moment, I'll show you some very cool details that you can't see from afar. Now, we'll start off with some measurements as we always do. This watch has a case diameter of 42 millimeters. If we include the crown, that's going to put us right at 46 millimeters. The lug to lug height on this watch is coming in right at 49 millimeters, and the case thickness is actually only 12 millimeters thick. Now, my larger wrist gents, of course, are going to love this one, but if you have shorter wrists, I'd say anything under 6.5 inch wrists, you may want to stay away from this because that lug to lug height might just overhang ever so slightly. So I would say 6.5 and above, you should probably be okay with this watch. Now, the lug width on this watch is 22 millimeters, so you will find plenty of strap options out there, but I gotta say, you get some awesome choices straight out the box from Marchand. You can see here I have this black leather racing strap with red perforation accents to it, which I know a lot of us enjoy since it ties in with the dial colors. But one of my favorites is actually this tan leather color with the black contrast perforation accents. It allows the watch to stand out a bit on its own with the more subtle color and natural tone. And the strap is thick and padded for extra comfort, but still pliable and supple to give a bit of stretch when out racing or driving all day. If you aren't into leather straps, or if you prefer a more substantial feeling on the wrist, you can opt for the stainless steel strap by Marchand. I wasn't able to pick up one of these myself, but I did throw it on a full solid stainless steel beads of rice bracelet just to show you the look. And I gotta say, wow, like, to each their own. I love the look of this, but take a look and decide for yourself which look speaks to you the most. We have to talk about this case design. It is made out of 316L solid stainless steel, and I just love the cushion shape that it has, the perfect blend between square and round, giving us corners and angles without being sharp or boring. The finishing is done incredibly well, as you can see here, where the satin finish lines all the way to the edge before dropping off the edge into a pool of smooth high polish and then landing back again onto brushed lug tops. It reflects light with every subtle movement of the wrist, catching the eye of all those slower cars you've passed. Now, the watch features 100 meters of water resistance, which is always deeply appreciated on any watch that has chronograph pushers. And the extra peace of mind that this watch can get wet should not just be brushed aside. Now, part of that water resistance rating is due to the stainless steel screw down caseback, which we see here is decorated with a checkered flag pattern that has been etched into the metal. It's done really nicely. The chronograph pushers are also brushed stainless steel, which I like on pushers since that helps prevent unnecessary fingerprints. and the unsigned crown is only a push-pull crown, so while I would have preferred a screw-down crown, we're still getting that 100 meters water resistance, so I don't mind it. The coin edge of the crown is finished well and also has a simple brushed finish to it. Covering the dial is a sapphire-hardened mineral crystal, which may raise concern for some, but keep in mind that the new version of the driver chronograph, the Mark II, will feature a flat sapphire crystal on it. So feedback has already been received and put into action. This crystal is flat. It has a nice beveled edge where it meets with the case, so you get a little bit of sparkle of light there. Now for the dial, this watch has a rich black sunburst effect dial with subdials located at 3 and 9 o'clock. There is a tachymeter that runs along the outer chapter ring with this nice red line, a nod to its racing inspiration design with the red line you'd see from your vehicle's maximum RPM limit range. Inside of that tachymeter is your chapter ring. That features printed split seconds in contrast white, and then we see stick hour indices applied just within that area. Now the watch design is balanced well with the stick indices cut down in size at 3, 6, and 9. The date window is located at 6 o'clock, keeping that symmetry of the dial intact, and we see the Marchand branding located just under 12 o'clock. The logo is printed on the dial, and I love this laurel wreath with the clock icon that is included. It's very small and subtle, but in the macro we see it there, and I just love it. Now at 6 o'clock you do have indication of the water resistance rating and chronograph function. The watch is powered by a Quartz chronograph movement, which is the Miyota caliber 0S21. It will track up to 1 hour in single minute intervals at the 9 o'clock subdial. The top pusher of course will start and stop the chronograph function, and the bottom pusher will reset the chronograph to 0. The 3 o'clock subdial is a 24-hour indicator. The subdials are finished very well with concentric patterns for each and contrasting hands for each side, white on the left and red on the right. The printing of the subdials is flawless as well. It's crisp and legible. There are baton-shaped hour and minute hands with a thin needle-shaped chronograph second hand. This watch does not feature a running second hand, so just keep that in mind. Now there is lume applied on the hour and minute hands as well as to each of the hour indices. However, the lume is not very strong. I would rate it as average with mini watches at this price point or lower. Lastly, the crown function is great in position 2. It's not too loose, it's not too tight. We see that the date change starts at around 11:15, 20 p.m. and clicks over just after midnight. Now in position 1, the date falls into place easily, and the date wheel printing, I really like it. Something about it, it kind of reminds me of the font that you would see on playing cards. It's just got a cool look to it. Now lastly, let's get it on the wrist and summarize. Now here it is on my 7-inch wrist. This watch is currently going for sale for 199 pounds new. Again, that is based over in the UK, so you'll have to convert that to US dollars if buying here in the States. But there can be sales and savings posted to the site from time to time, so keep an eye out for those. And I think for the look, it's just a great option, great functional watch to have. Most of the items on our wish list are being addressed on the upcoming Mark II version. So again, it will include a Seiko VK64 Mecha Quartz movement and sapphire crystal. So be sure to go check out the website for Marchand watches online and sign up for any updates, because they do plan on having pre-orders coming up here in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for that from what I've seen. And that's not an affiliate link, but just information that I want to share with you guys. Now, you've heard my thoughts on this watch, but drop me a comment and let me hear your thoughts on it. I always look forward to your feedback. And if you like this review, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't joined the Schwartz Force yet, you can do so now by tapping on my face here in the corner. Now, if you want to see more videos like this, you can also check this one out up here. I think you'll really enjoy it. And as always, may the Schwartz be with you. I'll see you guys at the next one. Take care.